Hello, mister. Hope you're doing well. You're staying good and safe. Well, today I have prepared a presentation that it's related to the functions of language. And of course, we have here our pragmatic course, which is one of those important things and aspects we need to add here. So my name is Oscar Cueva, and today I'm going to be talking about the functions of language. All right, let's move ahead. We need to first clarify, we need to understand, make ourselves clear in this situation. We need to know what functions of language is. So it says that a language is the most important tool of human communication invented by human civilization, of course. Language help us share thoughts, understand others, share feelings as well. For example, as requests. So language is basically our tool that help us for everything. All right, so now let's take a look of the functions we have of our language. In this case, it's English, but this can be applied for any other language as well. We have there five functions of language. These are like the most common, right? We have some others as well. So I'm gonna be explaining about the informational function, expressive function, the directive function, static function, and the emphatic function. All right, let's not waste time and let's move to informational function in this case. All right, we have there that it can be considered the most important since it helps us deliver messages, describe things, and give our listener new information. You see why it is so important and why it is considered the most important or the one that is essential. All right. Of course, I have an example here. Let's see. Okay, our example is I want to tell you about last night party at Elsa's house. All right. What you are doing here? Yes, you are providing information to the person you're talking to. And what is the information about? Yes, it's about last night party. But you might wonder, okay, last night party. Last night were a lot of parties, but you're giving exact information, and that is Elsa's house. All right. So that's you. That's how you identify that this informational function is important because we are delivering clear message or we're describing situations. In this case, it was about last night party. Good. Let's move on to the next function, which is the expressive function. Yes. Whew. As you can see there in the screen, you have like sad face, like kind of disappointed face, and then a happy face. Yes. And the explanation that we have there is that we need such function every time we want to express our feelings, right? There are words that are used to express attitudes and feelings, which don't deliver particular information. We will see here. All right. So let me give you more of this example. Yes, sir. I have been like doing some research, trying to learn more about the functions as well. And this is something that caught my attention from the essay we created, and it caught my attention a lot. All right. Yes, we have an example over here. Oh, I love this book. All right. What happened when you say, I love this book? We're not giving too much information to the listener about this particular information or about the subject. No, we're just expressing our feelings. We don't care about what book this is, or maybe we have been applying the informational function before, but now when you say something like, oh, I love this book, you're just expressing something. And since the moment you use the verb love, it's because you like something, you're attached to it, right? Hope you have understand this as well. All right, so also we have uh-oh, I have added swear words as well. Yes, when you say I love, yeah, you might be happy. But what about when you say, oh, bullshit? I was gonna say the words. I don't mind, but this is a class. But yeah, when you're saying those swear words, you're expressing emotions or feelings that they are not that good. You know, when you say, oh, yeah, it's because you don't like something. You are frustrated or you don't like it a lot. All right, so hope you have understood the expressive function. Oh yes, then we have the directive function. So in this one it says that it's used to induce certain action or reaction. And well, one of the most common examples are commands, or can be a request as well. All right. I think, yeah, I don't have here an example, but I already said that for, like, for instance, if we can apply an example here is like when you go to, let's say you are together with your friends and you say, okay, um, let's plan to eat something. And then you can ask to your friend, okay, go grab some burgers. Or you can say, okay, bring the bottle of wine. You're giving a command there. So the directive function is basically this: when you want to give a command or when you want to express a request, right? Cool. Right. Let's move on to the next one. Yes, this is the aesthetic function. So this function. Uh, uh, well, this is according to Leach book, and which I clearly remember I added this information to my essay as well. But it says that this function doesn't have any particular purpose. Here, words and sentences are considered as linguistics artifacts. So the aesthetic function helps us use words as tool of a poetic art, as a certain signs. So let's say that in this case, for the sake of such function, we use different adjectives such as like gorgeous, elegant, stunning, or like some other words that like describe particular things, but helps you to uh, caught people's attention and to give more like poetic tone in the message you are trying to provide, right? Great. Let's see. Next one is the Paddock function. This caught my attention a lot as well, because in this case, the Paddock function, the only purpose that it has is that we can maintain social relationships, or and to begin or continue a conversation. And that's why I have added that picture on my presentation. uh, I clearly remember that you, Mr. Addressed similar information of, a similar example of this one. That is that you said that in Britain, people deals a lot, and well, every day with the weather. And maybe you are like in the train station or in the bus station, and then with the person that is next to you, you start talking about the weather, and then you keep and maintain a conversation about the weather. Cool, but it's a conversation, and this helps you to begin and continue the conversation. My case, I had a chance to be in the United States for 1 year, and I clearly experienced this. People talk a lot about weather, especially in the state of Minnesota, where I was living and where I experienced uh, this year, one of the best years of my life, by the way. So we used to talk a lot about the weather. Like, Minnesota is super cold. So also we were checking our cell phones like literally every day to check the weather forecast. But yeah, for example, one day I was in the school bus, and then I was sitting by myself there, and one of the high schoolers just sat down like besides me, and we started talking about the weather. Like, she said like, "Ooh, it's super cold," because yes, indeed, it was super cold. Yeah, so this paddock function helps us a lot to maintain, continue, or just begin a conversation. All right, mister. I hope you liked my video, and I hope you understand everything. Um, if someone else is watching this video, thank you so much for watching. I highly appreciate you watching my video. And yeah, thanks for everything, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.